Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome along to the channel everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And of course it's the international break still. But something a little bit different from me today. So, I'm looking at three championship players, our championship rivals. We should be raiding in January for three players. Now, I think we need two positions filled in January. One is centre back, one is centre attacking midfielder, number 10 position. Now, it's the number 10 position that I'll be focusing on today. So, three championship players that I believe Daniel Farke should be targeting in the summer. Let me know your thoughts in the comments there below, and any players that you think in this position we should be going for that currently play in the same division we do in the championship. So yeah, obviously the boss won't talk about this this topic anymore, will he, about who should play out of our current squad, who should play where in striker or attacking midfield position. I think you all know, if you've watched my channel for long enough, you guys know who I would like to see play in that position. But without further ado, let's get on to my picks then. So the first player is that man Ilias Chair, the Moroccan international, played a handful of times for his country in a World Cup as well. He's taken in with Morocco. Didn't play until that dead rubber match against Croatia, where his country came fourth in the end, lost in the semi-final. What a fantastic World Cup they had. Surprised many people. In Ilias Chair played 45 minutes, the second half basically of that defeat, which ended up meaning they came in fourth position. But he's for what he, many championship watchers will know this player. He's not a young player, 26 now, just turned 26 not too long ago. He's one of the better players in this division at this position, really, and should be playing up a lot higher up, at least up the championship, than second bottom with Queen's Park Rangers. Obviously, QPR changed the manager not too long ago, looking like there's little signs of life, but not too much. Sitting second bottom currently. In Ilias Chair got a goal. He's only one of the campaign so far in a recent 1-1 draw with Rotherham's fellow strugglers. Rotherham, of course, our opponents next Friday night, Rotherham United. So yeah, look, he's not too high on the list for chances created. Now, this is what I mean with the number 10. Obviously, number 10 needs to create chances for his team. We don't struggle in creating chances. Dan James, incidentally, is the closest of our players to Ilias Chair in that specific stat. 28 chances Dan James has created to Chair's 22. We don't struggle to create chances, but I do think we just need that natural number 10 who would in this team just unlock many more chances. I think the two lads that Perot's been playing there, hasn't he, for the moment. Like I said, Perot for me is a number 9, and this is why I think we need a number 10, and that's just what I think. Basically, I think we just need one. That would give Mr. Farke a real headache as to what to do with Jorginho Ruta, who's obviously been fantastic so far this season. But that's his problem. It's the more quality additions that we can have in this squad, the better for us, because it means most likely we will win more games, even more games, and score more goals and all that kind of thing. So yeah, but Ilias Chair for me is one of the best players in this position in the championship. Has played a number of positions actually this season. 5 actually is, I think, the total he's played so far. But he has also played this number 10 position in with a partner as well, with another player beside him, as well as on his own behind two strikers. So let's wait and see. But Ilias Chair would definitely be my probably my first pick really, and also it would mean if we did sign Ilias Chair, we would have Ilian, and Ilias in the squad. Ilya Gruev, Ilian Melier, and Ilias Chair. There you go. But let me know what your thoughts are on Chair in the comments there below. Then my second pick of the day is top scorer in the championship. Probably a surprise top scorer, I think you would have to say, so far in the championship season is Blackburn Rovers' Sammie Szmodics, the 28-year-old. He's even older than Ilias Chair. So these players aren't young. I know might go against the grain of what Leeds United have been used to so far, in the last sort of 2 or 3, 4 years. But, these players might just see you over the line and into the Premier League for the second half of the season. Sammie Szmodics has had a fantastic season so far, it has to be said. 12 goals involvements, 10 goals, 2 assists. He's top of both the goal scoring charts and that goal, goal goal assists ratio as well. Put together goal involvement, 12. Nobody else tops that this season so far in this division. Sammie Szmodics is a fantastic player. Came from Peterborough last summer to Blackburn. Blackburn are always knocking on the door, aren't they, of the playoffs, but never seem to quite get in there. Maybe Sammie Szmodics would. He's a very Sammie Szmodics. Easy for me to say, is on a very modest fee. It would probably command about. To be fair, the season he's had, I reckon we can get him for about 5 or 6 million. I think it'd be a very shrewd bit of business from Daniel Farke if he sees fit to do that. But for me, get on the phone, Daniel, to John Dahl, not John Dahl Thomason. What am I talking about? The Blackburn manager. Is it John Dahl? It is John Dahl Thomason. Of course it is. Get on the phone to him. Why not? And try and thrash out a deal for Sammie Szmodics. But this is what I mean. They're not going to go cheap. Maybe we'd have to even maybe pay like 10 million, up to 10 million maybe for him, which would be a little bit expensive. But he's had a great start of the season. He's smashing the goals in. A natural number 10 in that attacking midfield position would, like I said, slip in like a glove for me. I think we just need that player to create the chances and for the lads who are putting them in now, but who put them in even more. You know what I mean? And like I said at the top, the better for us that the fans, as this squad is packed full of quality, and it's so important that we get back to the championship. Sorry, to the Premier League at the first time of asking. I think Sammie Szmodics would be, like I said, a very modest addition to the squad. Let me know your thoughts on Sammie in the comments there below. He's plenty of shots. He loves a shot in this division, does Sammie Szmodics so far this season. 57 in all. All his goals have come pretty much in and around the area as well. So he gets himself in those positions as well to score goals. Creates a little bit as well. Not loads. 21 so far this season. But, again, he seems to be scoring them instead of assisting them, doesn't he, really? But still, assisted 2 as well so far. Let me know your thoughts on Sammie in the comments there below. And the final one for me today is that man Gabriel Sara. Brazilian Gabriel Sara came from Brazil, Sao Paulo, to Norwich last summer, July 2022, the summer of 2022. He's had we know about, don't we, Sara, only 24, so he's a bit younger than the other 2 lads in this list. But obviously we know about him, don't we? Scored that fantastic solo goal against Leeds to put Norwich 2-0 up on the day. We obviously came back to win the game, but I was impressed with Sara. He's been impressive so far this season. 5 goals and 5 assists, likes to get in amongst it, can play a little bit further back as well, but for the purpose of this, and I think he has been playing for Norwich in that attacking role as well, a bit further up the pitch. Yeah, gives that little bit of flair, doesn't he, as well? And I think he again, I think this lad costs a little bit more than the other two in this list, I would say, although I think actually Ilias Chair would probably command about a £15 million fee actually as well. Thinking about it, maybe it's about the same for Sara here, but I would like to see him come in. Yeah, he's got some good stats, very much up there with the best in terms of chances created. I think he is actually just one below Leif Davis. He's doing very well, is Davis. Very good, Davis. Um, he's a few behind him in terms of chances created. I think he's 49 to Davis's 53, something like that. So he creates chances, he scores, he assists. For me, this is a player that we need to look at, and also a player I think all of three of these players I think could be got. Yeah, they wouldn't be going at. They'd be kicking and screaming and dragging the heels. Would QPR, Blackburn, and Norwich, but the fact that they're a bit further down the league, and obviously challenging for maybe playoffs. I think. Well, maybe not QPR, but the other two, and maybe they wouldn't let them go out on the cheap. But maybe we could strike a deal that would see either one of these lads come in or somebody else. Let me know in the comments there below the guys you think you'd have your eye on in the Championship in that position. Like I said, I think we need centre back and a CAM, a number 10 in January. I will be looking at 3 centre backs in tomorrow's video, so keep an eye out for that one if you want to. Remember to like this video if you want again, and subscribe as well if you want to as well. Thanks to those who've newly subscribed. I hope you like the comments. Join in the debate in that box down below. I've given you my opinions. Now it's time for yours. Thanks very much for watching. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.